Hello, Facebook, and welcome to the show. And we just need to carry out one or two checks first. I can see that we've gone live. If you want to join us on screen, we'd like at least one person to join us on screen, and then we can check out and start 2Gents and Creative Ideas. So this is myself and Aaron, and if somebody can hop on, right, okay. Right, all I've got, Aaron, with that is hello, Carinder. Right, I don't have Aaron with me yet. So hello, Carinder. Hello, Tish. This is 2Gents and Creative Ideas, but at the moment there's only one gent. We're waiting for Aaron to be able to come on. We've got sound problems at the moment, which have been plaguing one or two people this week. So until then, I'm going to chat away. And the first thing I'm going to mention, as always, is if you are interested in live video, then you can join us in our group LVS 17. And I'm just looking behind the scenes. Give me a second. I don't know whether Aaron's got the app or not, so I'm just waiting for him to try that out. And yes, we do have Aaron. Now, I can't hear him. If anybody can hear Aaron, can you just say, please? Right, if you can hear us, either of us, then yeah, because I'm getting right. Okay, thanks, Tish. We're just getting no sound from Aaron's laptop or from his mobile. The trick on mobile is to hang on a second. All right. Okay, so you're back on the mobile, but I still can't hear a thing. You can hear me, right? So Carinder and Tish are saying they can hear me, but we have no sound at the moment. If anybody wants to join us on screen, then please feel free to do so. We can see you, Aaron, but I cannot hear you. And okay, Peter, thanks. Good that you're on the iPad. I'm not sure that you can actually join on this iPad at the moment because the BeLive app is being worked on. And yeah, it's good for everybody to say, if anybody, oh dear, Kelvin's here. If anybody's going to turn up at a car crash, no, I didn't mean that, Kelvin. We have, yeah, you can hear me hopefully, but I'm having problems getting Aaron on and his sound. I've got messages going in the background. Aaron's saying that he's coming in on mobile. I'm just waiting for that to happen. We have a spare seat. If anybody wants to come on, just press the link which is in the comments. Then you can come on there. I just want to check out that somebody else has got sound. Right. Peter, I'm not going to put that on screen, but thank you for watching. And yes, that's a non sequitur. I can't really follow up on that one. Yes, I know. That's why I'm not actually going to promote that one, Tish. I don't think it's in, as Kenny Everett used to say, the best possible thing I could actually put up here. Yes, too much information, I think, on that one. Right, okay, Aaron is behind the scenes on mobile, and this is a status report. I'm waiting for Aaron to come back to me, and I'm going to close that browser. So all I've got to open now is the BeLive, and I'm going to take Calvin's comment off the screen. Right, okay, I'm not going to put that up either, Peter, but I'm glad you've calmed everybody else's nerves. Right, so I could see Aaron on mobile. Oh, right, okay, let's try again. Hello. Okay. Right, if anybody wants to join us on screen, I just want to, if somebody could join us, it would be good just for a minute, just to check that the sound is working for somebody else other than me, because it's very difficult to know whether it's a network fault on Aaron's end, or a mobile fault, or a sound fault on Be Live. This is live troubleshooting, and if you've any ideas at all, then that would be good. I've no script, I've nothing prepared, because I usually rely on Aaron to fire this up. I'm just going to, Carinda's, okay, let's see. Hello, Carinda.
Hi, you.
Right, okay, so we have sound, so we now know that it's not Be Live, it's the sound on Aaron's side which is causing the problem. Brilliant, thank you. Much appreciated. I'm looking forward to the show that we're going to be doing next Wednesday. Just an advance notice for everybody. Next Wednesday at 3 p.m. on the LVS 17 page, Carinda is producing a show for us, and this is looking more... Right.
With my headphones plugged in.
Yes, yeah, I can still hear you. And as Trish has rightly said,
and I can hear you.
And good. What's the?
Can you still?
Yeah, I can still hear you, but it's coming and going.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm on my mobile device now, and right. I guess to come up instantaneously with a creative solution for whatever reason, I wasn't able to get audio on my MacBook Pro. And it seems like we're getting somewhere, at least having the audio working now.
Yeah, the audio is working, but we're getting the background noise from somewhere every so often. Tish, can you hear? All right, there's a funny buzzy sound.
Gosh, you know, I'm having trouble hearing you too, Stephen, and this is where creative ideas come into play. I mean, obviously we ran into some problems getting the audio on my end this morning, which is to be expected in most projects that I've done. You always run into things that require solutions, and creative thinking and creative ideas up and get those solutions. Like I know we've been doing this show, and
yeah, is that your phone that's beeping?
So you are getting my audio then?
I'm getting the audio, but we're also I just put this from Tish. There's a buzzy sound coming from the mobile when it's on vibrate. Is that right?
It might be just because I logged on, and so I got all my notifications as soon as I turned on.
Okay. Right. So it should have caught up now. No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't.
Yeah, and so creative ideas, you know, a lot of people ask me, you know, well, how come you are so creative, Aaron? I mean, you come up with these ideas all the time, and it just seems to spawn naturally. And, you know, it's all about playing, man. I try not to take life too seriously or work too seriously, and try and find ways to enjoy it and kind of ignite that childhood energy of playfulness. And when you don't have any kind of rules or anything, and you're just being a child playing and not trying to be following a strict structure, then these creative ideas can come into play. You know, whether I have an idea to do my podcast on my gravity table while I'm outside on my mobile because we were overcoming a solution, then that's what happens. And so here I am broadcasting upside down on a gravity table. It's going to be fun today.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I'm with you on that. I mean, the thing is about being creative. Can you plan to be creative? Or does it just happen?
Yes. I think you can.
Okay.
You know, one of my roommates is kind of a musician.
Yep.
and he plans every day to come home after work and play his guitar. And so he plans creative time. So he takes that time every day and actually sets it aside for his day, for himself, for him to play his guitar. And he creates, you know, either whether he's covering a song or coming up with a new song, that time set aside to open the creative side of the mind really does work. You know, whether it's ceramics or drawing. I know Cornelius, one of our followers, you know, uses artwork, uses pencil drawings and colored pencils.
Yeah.
But what I think is most important is that you actually do set the time aside. Just like, you know, I set time aside to do my sit-ups on the gravity chair, to exercise my abdominal muscles.
Mm-hmm.
Like I set time aside to hang around upside down, to stretch out my back, to, you know, work my back thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think creativity definitely happen like that, as long as you're open to that. Now, I find, like in business, a lot of times there's a lot of structure in business. Everyone's expected to do things a certain way, and if you don't follow that way, you know, you're breaking the rules. And that, I think, subverts the creativity process. You know, playful productivity is very, you know, is coming around a little bit more, where people are realizing when you're at work and you're just, I'm doing my job, it's not as productive as when you're engaged playing. You're engaging all your senses, all of your mind, your creative mind, and the act of playing will engage that creative side. Do you have any thoughts on that, Stephen, as far as, you know, versus
I find that ideas come up randomly during the course of the day, and what I try and do is just make a note of them, and then when you've actually made a note of them, they're out of your conscious mind and into your subconscious, and they get worked on, and then they come back fully formed. Sounds crazy, I know, but the more you how can I put this? You've got to be open to new ideas, haven't you?
Yeah, you know, I get what you're saying, you know, because really, as you're going, like when I talk business planning, a lot of times people ask me, well, what do I do? I'm like, well, this is what you got to do first. And by the time you get through that, you will have experienced the world around you in that perspective, to receive new ideas and blend them with old ideas and mix them with other people's ideas to come up with your new ideas. Because really, ideas have all been done. It's just a matter of combining them in the right way for the current target audience.
Now you've come up with an idea for a new show. Is that right?
Well, let's play that later. What places have you been?
Yes, Coriander and I have been chatting. He's really knowledgeable about a lot of the back end on the podcasting and the promotions. And Leah, the life coach, I don't know if you've seen her. She does a lot of, she calls it a calibration, does social media and stuff. And we've talked about doing a live stream calibration, where she's actually going to take me through her program live and stream it all, so that I can calibrate my business and life using her system. And Coriander here has said yes, he wanted to be involved and would be able to do the technical aspects, set up the shows, do some of the promos. And so we're just trying to get the scheduling down here in the next few weeks, that we can go ahead and launch that. It's going to be probably 8 series of 8 calibration sessions. And that way, you know, with the social marketing and stuff that we do, that'll get her. Basically, you're going to see me go through it. So you're going to know what she does. You're going to see how valuable it is. Of course, I'm getting value by getting the calibration, and she's getting value by, you know, me doing the podcasting and me being kind of the crazy guy that's hanging around. Everyone wants to find I know it's difficult for him with, you know, I don't know, his speech is difficult for me to understand with his accent. So we've had to come up with creative ideas on how we can communicate and collaborate to actually, so that I can tap him for his skills, because he knows all this social media. He knows all about podcasting, the back end, broadcasting, promotion, and marketing. And yeah, it's just kind of, it's fun because I've seen him podcast, and his audience, you know, it's hard for him to speak to his audience because of his accent. And I know today's audio has been kind of skippy. I've kind of gone back on the videos too and noticed that the live stream will in fact skip because of the bandwidth. Yet the recording will sometimes have clear audio because the device storage and packet exchange actually does have the data, is just not processing fast enough for the live stream based on bandwidth.
Well, that's right. I mean, what we're doing at the moment is magical, and it doesn't work perfectly all the time. And I'm going to say hello to our mutual friend. Oh, that was quick. Hello, Peter.
Hello, good evening. How are you?
We're good. Do you have any creative ideas?
Yeah, I've got something creative now. But first of all, I'd like to say, do you know the beauty of the internet?
Oh, I think he's frozen. Gosh, are we having a bandwidth problem today?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, Peter, yeah.
Right, okay.
Talkinator.
Right, okay.
What's going on?
I'm trying to speak, mate. Right, Stephen, you can hear me. I think the problem might be in America today.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, right, the beauty of the internet, you can actually watch it from anywhere. So when I said I'm in the bath watching and listening, I'm not saying put on the camera so I can show you I'm in the bath. Everybody starts panicking. What I do is I lie in my bath, and I've got a special thing that I bought off the internet, and I sit and watch it. I can get what's ready for my entertainment tonight, and I can sit and listen to what's going on. I didn't any time say, hey, put on camera. No, there. So then you go. So I'll just let you know where I was. But I'm out now. Look, I'm clean.
Clean and closed.
Yeah.
Ready for the weekend.
Yeah, so there you go. So what we're talking about, we've got that off my chest.
Anything you like.
Brexit.
No.
Okay.
No, I don't think. No. The general theme of the show is creative ideas.
Creative ideas.
2Gents and creative ideas. Now 3Gents. So,
right.
What we're looking for is when you decide, how do you get your ideas for your business, for your marketing? Where do they come from?
Well, I've got a friend who does marketing for a living, and he says you're very spontaneous. He's got a word for the way I work. I just get an idea into my head and I do it. Very on the spot marketing. I said, right, I'm going to do that, and that's it. And I'll make a video and put it on Facebook. I don't do long-term planning. I'm very much right. I'm doing that, and that's how I create things. Yeah. And so I don't know what would happen if I done long-term planning. So I've been thinking, I'm more into, I think this should be used for training. I think it should be used for speaking to guests and different. No, I'll tell you what's interesting. I've been listening to a radio station. It's not a radio station, it's a podcast in Britain. It's called Talk to Me Radio, a right-wing person who's basically been banned from the mainstream media. So what has he done? He's got funding, or he's getting funded, and he's set up his own station. And it's so popular in America that he's going over there to do a tour of America. Right? So it's quite amazing. So if the mainstream are blocking you, and they won't let you onto your shows, you set up an alternative show, and they don't like it. because people are starting to listen in, and they're getting sponsors, and they don't like it. They're getting their message out too. Interesting. And I think video will be the same.
Yeah. Aaron, Carinder was asking what is your what? I'm trying to interpret the question as well. Can you read it and take it? What I was telling you is that
I can. Yeah. What I was telling you, like, I'm not exactly sure because me and him have been chatting to kind of facilitate, you know, his accent and how, you know, he can manage these chats and how that chat just kind of talking about doing the project, like you're saying, you know, as you're going through the day, you come up with these ideas. You try 99 of them out, and one of them's good, and so you stick with it and run.
Well, that's it. You've got to be prepared to fail, haven't you?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. That's where I think the play aspect comes in, because when you're not all serious about, you know, even yoga, when you go into yoga and you start trying to be all serious about it and do everything everyone else does, it doesn't work. If you go in there and just play and it's for you, then all of a sudden things work. When you're out, you know, playing football or something and you're trying to win and catch and you can't do it, you get frustrated, your emotions block you. But if you're just out there to play, woohoo, I'm having fun with the ball, whether I drop it or fumble it or throw it or trip and roll, it's fun. And whether I'm failing through life and having fun in my failures and learning lessons, or whether I'm playing and succeeding in life, that enjoyment part, I think, is so important on my creative process. Is just to, you know, he's just good. He's just being himself. He cares. He's enjoying it. And that, I don't know, to me, you know, at work, when there's problems and I try and, you know, get all serious and all, where's this and that, it doesn't work for me. You know, it's chaos. It's void. It's that part of the human mind that cannot be touched, but is constantly present. And sometimes you gotta hang around upside down, all the blood runs to your head, and then the ideas come from your feet. You get the feet ideas that way.
Do you do that, Peter?
You got the feet.
What's that?
Blood from the feet goes all the way to the head.
Hang upside down to get ideas.
No, I lie on my back.
Yeah. You keep going back to the bath.
No, I lie on my back.
On your back, sorry, Peter. My hearing.
I think we're having problems. I don't know if Aaron's using 4G or something, but it's kind of unworkable for me. But no, I sometimes lie in the bath and I think about a lot of things then, and it gives you time to think, you know.
That's true. If we go for another 5 minutes, Aaron, I think we do have too many problems to actually, you know.
All right. Well, we got today. That's awesome. You know, we'll stick with it. Pick up tomorrow. I've got some new equipment anyway for a friend, so I'm going to look at that and run my machine through the diagnostic. And I'm thinking it's bandwidth today, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. Okay. If anybody wants to join us, then just click the link. It's up above. You can come in for 5 minutes and try out being live on air. And just to explain, Aaron is actually on mobile today, hence the problems. Well, we'd like to thank everyone for watching, and well, it's been different, hasn't it, Peter?
Yeah.
Right, Aaron, you still there?
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay. Well, if we call it a wrap for the moment, and we'll be back next week at the same time. Yeah.
Yes, sir. All right. Thank you very much.
Okay. Take care. See you soon.
Bye, everybody.
All right, and goodbye, everybody. We're sorry for the sound problems today. Technical problems have defeated us. thank you for, if you're still watching, thank you for staying the course, but I think everybody's left us now. And Aaron, thank you. And we'll have a chat before next show, I think, and we'll do a test the evening before, possibly, to make sure that everything's working. So I'm going to end the broadcast, and thank you everybody who stayed with us, and we'll see you next week.
Stephen, how can we meet up briefly?